Hello all, Havoc here. Alright, so today's episode we are going to revamp our digger. Basically, I should have put 2 pistons or 3 pistons. I wasn't thinking. Um, so you can minimize the number of resets you have to do. So I'll go ahead and lock down the front pistons and we're going to take the rear section off. Okay, so... front is 6 and 7. Okay. Oh yeah, would have been the ones that aren't locked. Ha! Alright, so actually go ahead and 3 reverse. And we cut all this off. And done. And we throw some more pistons on there. And reestablish the landing gear. Okay, G piston. Gear. Alright. Let's do 3. I think 3 will be a really good number here. So, and comments from last episode, I was pointing out that the swinging style is fine, but the pushing style tends to bug out. And when you have a really large base inside a voxel, they tend to detach and become a large grid temporarily. It happened last season towards the end of last season. It happened with our base. I had a pusher and I didn't think it was going to be big enough to cause a problem, and it did. It was still big enough to cause a problem. So yeah, it's something that is problematic. We had it happen in one of our live streams. We had a base probably about this size on an asteroid, and we were digging an elevator shaft, and it came free. It was super sketchy. So actually, you know what? Let's go 4. Just means that I won't have to reset it as much, so it'll be kind of nice. But yeah, it's come down 2 and then a gear. Yeah. And then we have to make sure the auto lock is turned off. There we go. Yeah, it gets super sketchy, and then you end up having to try to reestablish your base as a base. It goes from a large ship or a station to a large ship or large grid. So the easiest way to fix that is to put a landing gear on it. But once you do that, it converts back to a station. So once the landing gear touches a voxel, it will reestablish. So just bear in mind, don't do that until you're ready to lock down. Switch lock off. Switch lock off. And you guys are going to share tension. So I want you to stay rigid, please. Okay. Share tension on. Okay. And are they all done now? Nearly. Okay. That place, I don't know how many times we walked past this, and I just didn't realize that that is not complete. It looks complete. That's complete. And then there's no color in the the status indicators. So all right, so we need to get all of those set to recharge. Wrong button. Okay, I guess you have to do this one at a time, I guess. That was just us that didn't want to play nice, I guess. All right. So they should all be in, you're not in recharge. Why? I just literally went through every single one of them. Okay. How about you guys? Do you want to play nice? Nope. I get it, you're incomplete, but still. Alright, everything's in recharge now. Holy cow. It's a pain. Alright, so now I need to group the pistons and get the projector set up. Fine. I know we have an antenna on this, right? Okay, how about now? Thank you. Whoa, hold on. Don't need stuff going where it doesn't need to be. 20 by 20. Oh, I should be using the script. I grabbed for those of you who follow the workshop stuff, I grabbed this script that shows you can basically use a terminal, LCD terminal anywhere and control a projector. What are we shooting at? Oh, it's probably an unknown signal. Okay. Scared me there for a sec. Good to know that they're working though. Okay. Okay. And then okay. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to actually put this back at 0 so we can find out where it's actually going to sit. Probably about there. And about there. From the last one, I think, is right over there because I used 10 by 10. This is the 20 by 20, so. Okay, let's see where we're at. No, I do need to come over one. Okay. All right. And control. Oh my goodness. K. I said K, not. Fine. Control panel. K. All right. And then horizontal back 1. Down 1. All right. So turn the bulbs back on. Okay. Get that welded up. Hop in here real quick. I need a better view. Okay, I guess that'll work. All right. So now we're going to lock down the rear landing gear, which I didn't name. Let's go fix that real quick. Right rear. Left rear. Okay, so now we're going to have to come in here. All right, set it up over here now. We need to go K. Gear, you two need to be in the same one. Rear, gear, digger. Come on, Havoc. Use your noodle. Okay. Oh, I didn't save it. Torque. Okay, here. Rear gear save. You two. Front gear save. Okay, and then I need to put the pistons in groups too, because that'll make it easier to cycle through them. So you are going to be 1 R. Actually, we just number them like that. Oop, wrong button. 2, 3. Come on, get over here. And 4. And last but not least, el número 4. All right, there we go. So we can come back in here. Piston. Should I put piston in there? That's fine. And 3 and 4. Save. All right, so then we can minimize how much stuff we have on our toolbar by doing it this way. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we have number 1 will be the drills, right? So just go to here, put that on there. Groups, toggle on off, switch lock, reverse, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's pretty much it. I can do our batteries, but that's just because we have an extra spot open. So let's go check the floor over here. I have to make sure that that got completed. It did, but this did not. Oh, it didn't. Okay. I'm glad I checked. I mean, a hole like this I'm not worried about, but the one right underneath its feet, that does become a problem. All right, we'll do a little quick test. Oh, it's already there. We're going to do a quick test and give it a go. And then next episode, we'll be done. I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to lift up and move over. No, we're going to go ahead and finish the direction we're going. And then I'll move over that direction afterwards. So actually, that extra one gear is locked. That's going to be a problem. All right. Okay, so what we do is we lock down the rear gear. So that's going to be front and rear, so that's going to be 4. Okay. And then we turn all the drills on. I really would like to have a better angle. No? Not going to give me one, huh? All right, fine. And then 5, reverse. Let me climb out. So my concern is that we're actually not going to get this. We might have to use right-click drilling. Let's see here. Either that or the drills are going to be right on the deck and making a mess. So one or the other has to happen. And it looks like it's option 2. All right. I'm going to have to try to throw another set of drills in. Well, we're out of hydrogen. Why did I just take damage? What? I didn't get out of my chair. It just threw me out of my chair for not having hydrogen? Is that a thing? It just kicked us out. All right. Well, that just happened. All right. So yeah, so what's going to happen is that as it slides forward, it's not going to have a clean floor, and it's going to end up hitting those. So we're going to have to retract that and put another set of drills down there, hopefully. Because I don't want to have to pilot this. That's kind of the point of doing this. I can just stop by. I can put a button panel on the top up there and on the foot right there, and just have it reverse those those groups of pistons. So, are you gonna let me put a drill under here? No, I didn't think so. I'm thinking. Can I put one of these on there? Small grid only. Small grid only. Basically, I want to move it that much. I just want to move it, like, if I put an adapter on there. conveyor block. Can I put this guy? That's small grid only. Small grid only. Yeah, I need a half a block down. What do you do? You're still going to be the same spacing. Yeah. That would burn a fuel. Those drills turned off. All right, so trying to figure out how I want to do this. I can do a rotor and displace down. I mean, that would work. Yeah, I'm trying to think how we can get this guy literally like a half a block lower or a quarter of a block taller. Quarter of a block taller would net us, we could put a drill in, right? All right, so let's try doing something sketchy. So let's get the batteries off for recharge because we're going to use thrusters. All thrusters engaged. Front landing gear disengaged. You just hang tight there for a minute, buddy. What happens? For the record, this is a bad idea. This is not lost upon me that this is a bad idea. Kind of wish you could turn the drills on in right-click mode. That should be an option, I think. Okay, so now if we just shut the thrusters off, we fall right through the grid. That's the kind of shenanigans I was talking about. All right, so if we do something like wrong direction havoc. Something like this. Oh, hold on. What are you doing? It's doing all kinds of weird stuff. What I'm trying to do is get the landing gear in the rear to lock at a relatively normal. So let's say that. How's that look? That looks, actually, it looks all right. All right, let's see what happens. Let's turn the drills on and Watch it all explode. So 2, all on, and 5. Oh, that's a problem, isn't it? Okay. Hurry up, Havoc. Okay. Let's fix that first. Drills. Okay. All right, so here, Control A, save. Okay. Better. All right, so what happens? Debris flying everywhere. Look at that. See, I'd rather have that happen than this dust cloud of, like, unseeing happen. Because that's more realistic to me. I don't know. That's just me. I just realized that there's some other things I need to adjust. Like, all the other pistons are still set to 0.5 traverse speed. So, you. O2, please. Negative 0.125. I think that's what I set 1 at. Yeah. Negative 0.125. And 4. Negative 0.125. Perfect. So then we go to 2. Reverse. I gotta stop doing that. Oh, it looks like it's gonna work. I mean, we're a little off the ground, that's fine. But, it's digging the dig. Sweet. All right, so we're going to wrap it up here. I'm going to keep going. And hopefully next episode we can get this guy turned. And then my goal is to punch through. And then once it's punched through, turn this way and square up to down there. So basically he's going to punch through this way. Then we're going to leave this opening kind of where it is. Or I might square it up a little bit by him punching through like maybe 4 or 5 blocks over this way. But then where the wall is we want to keep, we're going to go that direction a good ways. And then kind of square up as far back that way. It'll probably take like 3 or 4 pushes that direction and then go that way. And then we'll clean all of that out. So, but it's working. It is a working. So between the projection and the drills, we're good. Yeah, there's the edge of the projection right there. So it could make it like 2 more drills wider, and it'll be the full width of the projection. That's cool. So we know we're 18 drills across now. And that's 2 pushes already, so we got 2 more to go. And that'll put it to about there, probably thereabouts. So, cool. Appreciate you guys coming out and supporting the channel. Don't forget the thumbs up button to keep the algorithm happy. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate you. This is Havoc. Have fun and keep gaming.